Let's try another example. Now we want to convert 4.13 kg into mg or milligram. Okay, again, the idea is the same. First thing that we do, set up the problem. Write the initial measurements, the final units, and put in the thing that we have inside. Okay, now to convert from kg to mg, there's only one thing you need to convert, which is the kg. So you introduce one empty fraction. But again, to convert from kg, you put your kg, the thing that you need to eliminate, on the opposite side, and you put the thing that you want to introduce, which is milligram, on the same side. But again, what's the problem? No one remembers how to convert from kg to mg. So again, you face the same problem. So what do? You break it into intermediate units. Instead of from kg to mg, what do? You go from kg to g. Then only you go back to mg. You eliminate the prefix that you don't want first. So you go from kg to g. Then you introduce the prefix that you want. So you go from g to mg. Okay, so let me simplify the table. So we are left with kilo and milli as our prefixes. So again, reset, set up a problem, initial measurement, final units, the value. Again, we still have one empty fraction, but this time we split it into parts. First, we convert kg into gram first. We will remove the prefix. So we introduce gram here. But now since gram is not the final unit that we want, the final unit that we want is milligram. So what we do is we will need to eliminate gram. Then we want to introduce milligram. So if that's the case, we have to introduce another new fraction, empty fraction, fill in the units. Again, since we are eliminating gram, gram should be on the opposite side of the fraction. So this is where gram should be. Milligram should be on the same side of the equation, which is this side of the equation. Okay, so once everything is set up, you have completed step 2. Empty fraction put in the units. What's the third step? Fill in the values. Again, what do? We bring down the unit which has prefixes. The unit with prefixes, we bring it down. So 1 kg is equivalent to how much? At this table, the multiple times 10 to the power 3. So we replace the symbol for prefix kilo with the exact multiple that it represents. So now once we are done with this part, we can just fill in kg to kg, gram to gram. So this is how we fill in the first fraction. Second fraction, what do? Again, take the unit with prefixes, bring it down. 1 milligram, convert it, replace the prefix with its multiple. So if you look at this table, that's times 10 to the power negative 3. So we replace the milli with the multiple that it represents. Okay, so once done, mg, mg, mg. So 1, 1. Gram, gram. So bring this, put it here. Okay, so we have filled in all the numbers already. Technically, we are left with calculation only. So if you're doing it on your paper, what you can do is take this, times this, divide by this, then straight away you can put your answer here. But let me show it step by steps. So I'm going to bring this thing down here because I don't have enough space. This is equals to mg. Again, remember I set up the unit that I want at the back. I introduce a bracket and work everything inside the bracket. So inside the bracket, you don't need to write any units anymore. Okay, inside bracket, no more units. Inside bracket is just calculation. You leave the correct unit outside already. Okay, so again, we are going to multiply by times 10 to the power of 3. Then we are going to divide. Okay, below it's on the below part of fraction, the denominator part. So it's divide times 10 to the power negative 3. So divide times 10 to the power negative 3. Okay, so again, if you do a calculation, this will be 4.13 times 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so let me show again how do you get times 10 to the power negative 6 times 10 to the power of 3 divided by times 10 to the power of negative 3. This is equivalent to times 10 to the power of 3 minus, because this is divide, negative 3. So this will be times 10 to the power of 3 plus 3, which is equals to times 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so this is how we convert from kilogram to milligram. So I hope you are clear how do we convert from one prefix to another prefix, and we'll do some examples to get familiar with how we do that.